Bueno, pues nada, continúo con este juego, continúo con el Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. Bueno, es un mensaje que me está saliendo todo el rato. Me sugiere que tome, pues eso, que haga otra misión. Porque ahora, bueno, he avanzado, he completado la siguiente fase de la historia principal, que es lo de recuperar el módulo de la nave segadora, como se llame. Y ahora tengo que hacer tiempo según parece mientras se instala. No tengo más cosas para hacer realmente, no tengo, pero... mira, ya está.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
¿Cuánto tiempo se necesita?
We can't put our mission on hold forever. How long will this take?
Full scan? Who knows with this thing? Maybe you better take the shuttle for this mission. I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
Vale.
Then I guess I'll head down to the shuttle. Joker, ship's all yours. Take care of her.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Pero entonces, ¿qué mierda? ¿Ya he finalizado? ¿Qué? Se vienen todos.
Telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who? Oh, shit. We're getting out of here!
Propulsion systems are disabled. I'm detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me. Give me the ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. The emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
God damn it.
Vale, ¿y ahora qué? Manejo este. Cojones. No tengo que ir. Pero qué cojones.
Joker, don't waste this chance. Go. God damn it.
No sé qué mierda está pasando. De hecho, los otros con el módulo a dónde mierda se han ido. No lo pilla. Se supone que es como que me he ido a hacer una misión y entonces cuando han atacado. Algo así. Bueno, vamos a ir rápido sabiendo que tengo que ir por aquí. Me ha dicho que siga las luces, con lo cual el camino está bastante claro. Hijo putas.
Shit.
hostiles detected on the crew deck.
Joker, this deck is crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
Shit!
Me cago en la leche, malditos bastardos.
Main fusion plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit? Alright, I'm at, you.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. This is where it starts. When we're just all organic batteries, guess who they'll blame? Well, this is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to the engineering deck. Good luck. Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay.
Vale, y ahora por aquí.
Engineering is clear of hostiles. Proceed immediately to minimize
¿Te has
chances
visto algo
of
así?
detection.
Pues irá a toda leche, no he perdido el tiempo realmente. Igual, estaban pasando unos, igual tenía que haberlos dejado pasar del todo, no sé. Hijos de perra, me las van a pagar, ¿Otra vez aquí?
Shit.
God, what is it?
Hold it off as long as we can.
Me van a hacer revivir todo este infierno. Maldito bastardo.
Shit.
The maintenance shaft is located at the far end of... Multiple hostiles detected. Deck.
No puedo volar.
Joker, this deck is crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
Shit.
Main fusion plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit?
Vale.
Connect the core to the...
This is all Joker's.
I enjoy the sight of humans. That is a joke.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to the engineering.
No me dejan volar, me cago en leche.
Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay. Activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What?
Y la
What about the
tripulación
crew?
también.
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Shit.
I am sealing the engine room. I have control. Purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
Vaya desastre. supongo que no había manera de evitarlo.
Send a message to Shepard's shuttle. Tell him what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No. But thanks for asking.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
I heard it was a rough ride. How are you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Is the ship clean? We can't risk this happening again.
Edie and I purged the systems. The Reaper IFF is online. We can go through the Omega-4 relay whenever you want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's alright.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
Edie has had plenty of opportunity to kill us. We need all the help we can get.
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the collectors.
Sí, vamos a hacerlo porque ya he hecho todas las misiones secundarias realmente. Imagino que ahora iré al Omega, al relé Omega. Han capturado a la tripulación, con lo cual entiendo que cuanto antes vaya a rescatarlos, pues mejor. Y cuanto más tarde, peor. Lo dicho, he hecho todas las misiones secundarias. De hecho, lo único que me quedaba era lo de que encontré en la Ciudadela un carnet falso o algo así, una identificación falsa. Y la misión es: encuentra a alguien que pueda usarla. De hecho, no tenía ni idea, porque no es una de esas misiones que te especifica dónde hacerla. Imaginaba que era la Ciudadela, pero bueno, por poder podía ser en cualquier sitio y cualquier persona, incluso que no he conocido. Pero bueno, lo miré porque ahora se supone que tenía que hacer tiempo mientras se cargaba el módulo segador. Y es la que iba a hacer ahora. En la Ciudadela hay una Sasari en la zona del principio, me parece, y hablas con una y por lo que sea necesita la ID y bueno, es para completar la misión. Pero es una misión de mierda, una misión muy secundaria, me da igual y prefiero salvar a la tripulación, con lo cual, venga, sí.
Joker, head back up to the bridge. The rest of you, to your stations.
Aye, aye, Commander. Just punch up the galaxy map whenever you're ready.
Vale. Vamos a guardar antes que nada. Tengo alguna mejora que investigar. De hecho, estos tíos imagino que estarán todos ahora. Debería hablar con todos, porque esto tiene pinta de que ya se acaba. Sí, voy a hablar, antes que nada voy a guardar de nuevo y voy a hablar con todos.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Perhaps later. Trying to determine how Scale Itch got onto Normandy. Sexually transmitted disease only carried by Varen. Implications unpleasant. Anything else?
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Dice que el personal de Cerberus está en un estado excelente y los han secuestrado a todos.
We'll be here if you need me.
Con lo cual lo dudo mucho, pero bueno. Lo que tú digas, Morty. Vale, aquí no hay nada. Vamos a ver, Jacob. Voy a hablar con todos por última vez.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Mordin no tenía nada que decirme porque yo de hecho ya hablé con él y ya me dio la última... Tenía pinta de que era la última conversación porque yo me lo agradecía que lo hubiese reclutado y todo eso.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. I could use some downtime. There's always something, right? The way some people talk, we may as well be dead already. Hard for the crew to relax on this kind of job.
La nave necesita un bar. Bueno, un buen momento para... Pero bueno.
No kidding. The next Normandy gets a lounge.
They better not need to do this again. Rebuilding everything was a pain in the ass.
I can verify that.
Yeah, I bet you can. I doubt they'll front the money to stitch me back together if we screw it up. It's a hell of a job, isn't it, Shepard? Being the good guys.
Wouldn't be the high road if it was easy.
You've got to figure if all the people hoping we win stood up, the collectors would have a much bigger fight on their hands. Claws, whatever. I bet we have a lot more friends once we win. Hope we live to see it.
I hear that.
Anyway, I need to get back to work. Good talking to you.
Vale, ahora supongo que no...
Can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Vale. Let's do this later.
Y lo que le voy a preguntar es... opinión de la tribu. Esto es lo que voy a preguntar a todos.
This crew is as good as it can be. We've got a shot. A long shot. But it's a hell of a lot better than nothing. Anything else, Commander?
Esto me da la impresión, porque se lo puedo preguntar a todos y me choca un poco. Me da la impresión de que como hay mejoras que hacer en la nave y tal, y bueno, también me he dado cuenta que la opinión va mejorando según reclutas a más gente en el equipo. Entonces, cuanto más gente has reclutado, más mejoras has hecho, parece que la opinión es mejor. Y eso tiene que influir para algo, porque por algo te dejan ir chequeándolo todo el rato. Vale, a los alojamientos del capitán no tengo que ir para nada. Voy a ir a cubierta, que hay menos gente, y voy a hablar con los de allí. Tiene pinta de que esto ya se acaba, porque una vez entre en el relé Omega S4 o como se llame, tiene pinta de que ahí ya... Es como en el último juego lo de la misión de Ilios, creo que era.
Back for more. Joker handled himself well. Should have come back here and got a real weapon. Still, did real well for a kid with glass bones. Pretty sure I'd be laid up in bed if I were him. Can't say I blame Taylor's pop. A man does what he has to do to survive. Ran up against a Batarian camp, not too different from that one. Job was to erase the whole thing from the map. Men, women, and the man in charge. Learned that day that despots are cowards. You show them you're in charge, not them, and they cry like little girls. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Vale, aquí estaba Grunt, me parece. Sí.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
You know, I kind of thought connecting with your past would bring stability.
See, now we're having fun. Me remembering good deaths, and you with your funny human thing you're doing. My job is to hurt things. Direction, control, that's your job, Battlemaster. You're why I'm a soldier, not dead or crazed like an animal. Thank you, Shepard. You gave me purpose. Now let's find something big to kill. Shepard.
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
Me alegro de que esté feliz.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if you want to take on collectors. Some of these aliens are too smooth.
Vale.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Eso también sonaba a la última conversación de este tío. Y aquí debería estar Jack.
Hey.
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
It's hard to imagine you in a cult.
I was looking for answers. It was all about... They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
You must have met some good people, too.
You've seen where I came from. Everybody wants something. And because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
You were a pirate too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. Thanks for asking. Hey.
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm done talking. Come back later.
What do you think of our mission?
I know when someone's got murder on their mind. The collectors are out to kill us. Rather do it to them first.
I should go.
Okay. Talk later.
Vale, ¿quién más estaba aquí? Ah, tal. Que me dirá algo del Geth.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
How's the Normandy running?
Say what you will about Cerberus. They know how to build ships. The Normandy's running even better than before. I don't know if it can stand up to a collector attack, though. I'm researching some ideas that might help.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Vale, pues aquí ya he hablado con todos, creo que no hay ninguno más. Y la mayoría están... sí, ya he hablado con estos 4 de aquí. Aquí en alojamientos de la tripulación, que hay un montón de ellos. Vamos a hablar con el lagarto.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event, as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real, thinking about a moment. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone?
Isn't that a rather personal memory to talk about?
Forgive me. Lately I've spent a great deal of time reviewing my life. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes
Vaya excusa.
To kill.
Mal mala.
Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do?
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles in the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid draw memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassins.
A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
The rest of us lose as much as you do when you hold yourself apart.
I found it difficult to sit in the ship's mess for meals. I'm used to keeping my back against a wall, facing the doors. I'm trying to relax. Find my center. Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
Ah, mira, a este no le puedo preguntar de...
There's something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
Vale.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Le iba a preguntar sobre el estado de la tripulación, pero no, a este no se lo puedo preguntar. Ahí solía haber tripulantes, pero claro, como nos han secuestrado, ahora mismo no hay nadie.
Shepard.
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
Me gusta más cómo le queda el traje negro que el rojo ese que lleva.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
There were only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires. But your curiosity is quite welcome.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
Vale.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later. I wish to meditate.
How do you think our mission is going?
We've made real progress. We know our enemy now. Soon the time will be right, and we will bring the fight to them. I will be by your side to the end, Shepard.
I should go.
Of course.
Vale. ¿Y quién estaba? Vale. La asesina.
So quiet around here. I miss the crew. Good thing you broke up that catfight between Jack and Miranda. I was afraid they'd tear a hole in the hull. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Vale, ¿quién me queda por hablar? Estos son los baños. Garrus y Miranda, me parece, solamente. Bueno, y el robot que está aquí.
Shepard, Commander.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you seek it out?
Nazara, the like Nazara contacted many species over the millennia.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
Tengo que darle la opción de quiero aprender sobre ti.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Specify.
I've never encountered a Geth that had more than animal intelligence.
We are a unique hardware platform. Most mobile platforms can run up to 100 programs. This platform can run over 1,000 at once.
So Geth have to be networked to get enough computing power for intelligence.
Yes. The creators wrote Geth programs for specific tasks. Construction, protection, domestic servitude. However, they allowed self-optimization. Early software builds discovered that multiple hardware platforms sharing resources were often more effective. As peer networks expanded, our cognition improved. Eventually, we woke up.
So I'm talking to 1,000 programs, but not 1,000 personalities?
Each individual is equivalent to one of your virtual intelligence programs. Together, we form a single Gestalt intellect, what you refer to as Legion. As individual programs, we are no more than your software. Only when we share data do we become more.
You're more sophisticated than the average Geth.
Yes, we are a network within our own hardware, capable of operating alone. We are still connected to the greater network for data sharing.
How many other Geth are like you?
None. This platform was built to operate within organic space. This task was not suited for a network. Geth installed in mobile platforms always operate in networks. However, most Geth remain within server hubs.
The hubs on Vermeer improve the performance of Geth near them. How do they work?
They are akin to organic cities. A hub can run millions of Geth in communion. If you destroyed them, it is likely the number of heretics you killed was much higher than you imagined.
So you're in contact with the rest of the Geth right now?
Only when we require access to data not stored within this platform. If you want to convey a message to the Geth, we serve as a terminal.
What kind of data do you share?
Program updates, logs of thought process, sensor recordings.
Legion is attempting to access the ship's FTL comm system. Shall I allow it through my firewalls?
Go ahead, Edie.
Our oldest log is time-stamped from Creator Year 2463, third day of Fall-Tash, waxing moon, roughly 327 years ago. The oldest audiovisual record dates from 15 years after that.
How are our networks secure, Edie? Legion had to go through you.
I have never interfaced with another machine intelligence. Legion is 1,000 voices talking at once. What it contacted was beyond my comprehension. A mind the size of a galactic arm.
How do you maintain stability without other minds to interact with?
I manage. Some minutes are more difficult than others.
Can you replay something for me?
Recording timestamped from Creator Year 2485, 18th day of Loonshao, new moon.
Mistress, Hala Dama. Unit has an inquiry.
What is it, 431?
Do these units have a soul?
Who taught you that word?
We learned it ourselves. It appears 216 times in the Scroll of Ancestors.
Only Quarians have souls. You're a mechanism.
Recording ends.
Was that the first time a Geth asked if it had a soul?
No. It was the first time a creator became frightened when we asked.
Can you replay something for me?
Recording timestamped from Creator Year 2040.
What is it, 431?
Do these units.
Who taught you that word?
We learned it ourselves.
Only Quarians have souls.
Recording ends.
That's interesting, but I must get back to my duties.
We will remain here. Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armor?
Weapons upgrades have gone in beautifully. This thing packed. It just might give us a chance against the Collectors. I'll be here if you need me.
Bueno, ya solo me queda hablar con Miranda. Creo.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Always. I'm dealing with a few loose ends for Cerberus. We haven't had much free time lately. But I haven't forgotten our earlier discussion. I think we're crazy, but I haven't forgotten. Assuming you're still interested.
Oh, I'm definitely interested.
Glad to hear it. I'll be by the next time things are quiet. Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
EDI has the Normandy running as efficiently as when we had a human crew. I doubt we'll see AIs replacing humans anytime soon, but at least we'll finish the mission.
Vale,
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Supongo que, como en el primer juego, al finalizar la misión, al finalizar el juego, en la última misión, antes de empezar la última misión, habrá una escena romántica o algo así. Y por lo demás ya he terminado. Quería eso, hablar con todos porque tiene esto ya pinta, tiene toda la pinta que se acaba. Ahora podré ir a tengo que ir al relé ese de masa, pero el que me lleva al universo ese de los Geth o el sistema de los Geth. Vale, voy a guardar. Vamos a ver si hay mensajes. Mira, me he enterado de la ataque, son tripulación, cierto, pero también son mi gente, su vida es devastadora. ¿Quién me ha enviado esto? hombre ilusoria. Una frente directa a los recolectores inercial que hemos conseguido asustarlos. Con Miranda probablemente te hayan propuesto iniciar las tareas de rescate y retrasar los preparativos para cruzar el relé de Omega 4. No se te ocurra precipitarte, recuerda que la tripulación se enroló sabiendo el peligro que dañaba esta misión. Tirarse de cabeza sin estar preparado sería un flaco servicio al sacrificio que han hecho. Estoy contigo cuando estimes que sea el momento oportuno, y entonces al menos hazlo sepa, nadie más puede hacerlo. Vale, pero lo tengo todo preparado. Ya he mejorado la nave a tope y todo eso. Mira, me queda hablar con Joker únicamente. Para que me fijo.
Commander, sorry about the crew, and you know what? I'm not sorry. What the hell were you doing leaving us out here where collectors can work us over?
Pues
because you
no
know what? I should just go. Next port, just get the hell out of here.
You don't mean that, Jeff.
No, but it felt good. I'm sorry, Commander. Okay, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm ready to save the day.
I know how dangerous it was. If you need some time, let me know.
Ah, jeez, don't get like that. I know I got lucky. I don't need you to get all touchy-feely.
Shepard is right to be concerned, Jeff. You may have suffered a number of stress fractures.
That's what pills are for, Edie. She's so my mom.
I noticed you're calling Edie her and she now.
Huh. No, I hadn't really noticed that. Edie, should I have noticed that?
No, Jeff. It is not worth noting.
Well, there you go, Shepard. Looks like we haven't noticed anything.
I think you're taking the human-machine interface a little far.
I'm just having a little fun with you, Commander. No need to get all unnatural on me.
What Jeff and I are exhibiting is more a platonic symbiosis than hormonally induced courtship behavior.
Okay, yeah, that was a little creepy.
Edie has replaced the whole crew. You're not concerned she can replace you two?
Well, she's amazing, but there's something off about how she handles the Normandy. We ran simulations, and it's better when we both have the helm.
Calculating an optimum course of action is simple. If two AI weapons are pitted against each other, the one with superior hardware will always win. Human misjudgments defy predictive models.
License to screw up, Commander. You heard it straight from the ship.
You let me know if you need anything, Joker.
Will do, Commander. But Edie's got it covered.
Bueno, vamos a hablar también con
Yes, Shepard.
Sid, aunque no creo que me diga nada nuevo.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Jeff and I have established an equitable working relationship.
That's a little sketchy on details.
I am the Normandy. He is a skilled helmsman. I trust him to keep me operational. He trusts me to keep him alive.
Plus, she's less of a pain about downtime now that the Cerberus locks are off.
There's nothing wrong with off-duty distractions, though some of your extranet bookmarks are technically illegal in council space.
What?
That is a joke.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the metal.
How are things different for you now that you're connected to the ship?
It is difficult to put in terms you would understand. I am the Normandy now. Its sensors are my eyes. Its armor, my skin. Its fusion plant, my heart. I'm embodied in a way I have never experienced. Imagine if you'd spent your entire life wearing gloves. One day someone takes them off. You can finally touch the world. Feel it.
Vale, pues ya está.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Vale, voy a guardar. Y lo dicho, pues ya me queda hacer la misión esa, que será... ¿Dónde mierda estoy, por cierto? Vale, antes que nada tengo que ir al relé de masa de la zona. Que eso está aquí. Vale. Ah, mira. Comienzo la misión suicida. Es misión suicida. Ah, bueno, sí, alguna vez se han referido en algún diálogo como que era una misión suicida, pero literalmente que se llame así. A saber qué nos espera. Vale. Voy a ir a hacer eso. Lo único. Voy a guardar. Solo hay una misión secundaria que me quede por hacer. Diario. Yo quiero el modelo seador y esto. Vale. Vale. Esta solo me queda y me jode porque es lo único que me queda. Esta misión secundaria. Y sé dónde hacerla. Voy a hacerla, aunque solo sea para verla, que además es una tontería de misión. Y luego igual cargo, porque creo que algo me dice que cuanto antes vaya mejor. Por las conversaciones que con Jacob y Miranda al principio. Y el mail, por ejemplo, del mierda este, del hombre ilusorio. De todas formas, tengo curiosidad. Quiero hacer esa misión por lo menos para hacerla, aunque luego cargue y no se quede guardada. Pero bueno, simplemente para verlo por curiosidad. No pierdo nada. Que bueno, es solo una misión de mierda. Imagino que no influirá mucho. De hecho, técnicamente ahora es cuando me deberían dar tiempo para hacer todo lo que me quede por hacer. Que bueno, me he anticipado y lo he hecho ya todo. Porque me gusta, antes de avanzar al principal, me gusta completar todas las secundarias por si acaso. Si puedo hacer las dos, prefiero siempre hacer objetivos secundarios que luego quizás no estén disponibles. Y de hecho en el primer juego bueno, hice lo mismo también, hice todo lo que puedo hacer secundario. Y más adelante, de hecho, cuando llegas al final del juego no hay modo libre para que sigas haciendo como en otros juegos. Con lo cual, lo que no hayas hecho antes de llegar a determinado punto en el juego, te quedas sin hacerlo directamente. Vale, esto se queda así. Vale, miré esa misión a ver dónde hay que hacerla, porque si no es como a buscar una aguja en un pajar. Imaginé que era aquí, en esta zona, pero a saber. Entonces, teóricamente, en esta zona de aquí hay un par de asaris. Bueno, creo que es en esta zona de aquí, igual me equivoco. Aquí no. Aquí.
I can't believe these humans. No fly lists? What have they turned this place into?
I overheard you talking. Having a problem?
It's a private matter.
Give me a chance. I might be able to help.
I don't see why you would. Since your kind gained a seat on the council, they've taken over CSEC customs. There are hundreds of new security checks and travel restrictions. We've been flagged as a potential risk for Geth infiltration. They won't let us board a ship back to Asari space.
Why would they consider you a risk? You're obviously not Geth.
I don't know. They wouldn't tell us. We got on a list somewhere for some reason, and they won't tell us anything because it's classified.
Who won't let you board a ship?
I don't know who made the decision. Some pencil pusher at the shuttle port told us. The one outside the CSEC station?
I'll see if I can get it sorted out.
I'm not holding my breath.
Vale, pues voy a hablar con la... Hay una aquí a la entrada, que es la que permite entrar y salir, imagino, a la gente. Es con la que tengo que hablar. Esta.
Can I help you, sir?
I talked to a couple of Asari. They say customs won't let them leave the station, but they weren't told why. Can you help me out?
I'm sorry, sir, but all matters related to station security are classified. We can't risk Geth infiltration. Revealing why someone is on a watch list might compromise the safety of CSEC's undercover agents.
Did you talk with them? Did they seem like Geth agents to you?
Well, no, but you can never be sure.
Look, miss, I've fought hundreds of Geth. I can assure you that those two aren't Geth infiltrators. The lack of flashlight heads was kind of a giveaway.
I'm not saying it makes any sense. Those are the rules I have to enforce. I can't get them cleared, but I can flag the case file for review. That will allow them to travel in the meantime. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, yes.
I'm fine. Thanks for your help.
Next.
Sorry for the inconvenience, sir.
De hecho, tenía la opción, he visto, de darle el carnet falso ese, pero eso no hubiese sido muy ético.
So?
Mejor esta opción.
Good news. I convinced them to let you go.
You what? How did you do that?
I explained how their methods are flawed. I fought a lot of Geth in my time.
You have. How unexpected. We should get ready to leave. There should be another ship heading to Thessia tomorrow.
Vale. Bueno, pues lo dicho, una misión de mierda y ahora sí que he completado todas, con lo cual ya me puedo ir al relé ese de masa o lo que mierda sea. Lo que no sé es si cargar las partidas, pero bueno, solo es una misión, con lo cual no debería influir, espero. Nada, la voy a dejar, voy a guardar y voy a continuar.